Placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Richmond High School, bringing you varsity boys basketball action tonight here Tuesday, February 6th. Your hometown Blue Devils are taking on the visiting Croswell-Lexington Pioneers in a very big BWAC matchup as the season is coming to an end. Both teams are wanting to come away with a victory to solidify their spot in the BWAC. Cros-Lex is a very, very good team. They've been on a hot streak. If you're Cros-Lex, you're definitely wanting to push the ball against these guys, against Richmond. Very fast, athletic, got a bunch of ball handlers and scorers. And this should be a really good game for them. On Richmond's side, backing up, Croswell starters, they're bringing out number 1, Cameron Saunders, number 2, James Krampitz, number 3, Nolan Campbell, number 21, Max Knoll, freshman, and number 5, Shane Slanik. For Richmond, your starters are going to be number 2, Greg Haskins, number 3, Justin Smalls, number 5, Jalen Browning, number 10, Joseph Lindman, and number 55, Levon Edwards. I am your commentator tonight, Chase Churchill, former Richmond Blue Devil basketball player, and as long as now, the JV boys basketball coach. If you're Richmond, you're trying to keep this game fast-paced, use your speed and athleticism that's helped you out all year, and be fast, quick, attacking the basket. Get Cros-Lex in foul trouble and try to get to their bench where they're very, very young on their bench. Croswell is coached by Coach Lance Campbell. Your Blue Devils are coached by Josh Presnell. As we are about to tip off. On camera tonight with me, Troy Voigt, Connor Cook, Sullivan Smith, producer Jason Robbins. You can catch this game on Channel 6 on Comcast, or once it's all done and put together all nice and pretty, you can catch this on Richmond TV 12 on YouTube, as well as anything going on in Richmond, from city council meetings to anything up to date in Richmond. Tip-off about to happen. Croswell wins the tip. Campbell secures the ball for Cros-Lex. Levon Edwards with good defense in the rebound. Browning up the court. Pass into Levon on the floor. Jump ball will stay in Rich possession. Their ball underneath. Greg Haskins taking it out for the Blue Devils. Jalen Brown with the ball. Dribbles it back out. Justin Smalls, point guard, calls the play. Greg on the wing, over to Browning. Browning back to Edwards. Drives middle, doesn't like it. Smalls on the corner. Pass to Edwards. Attacks middle. Goes up. Off. Rebounded by Slanik. Cros-Lex, Campbell pushing the ball up the court. Seeing what's available. Foul called. I believe it's going to be on Levon. And it is. if you're Cros-Lex, that's what you want to do against Richmond, is get them into the foul trouble as well, because their bench is young and very inexperienced when it comes to varsity. After graduating 9 seniors last year, this is kind of like a rebuilding year, but so far these Blue Devils put it together pretty well. Campbell's first attempt is good. Campbell's second attempt from the line is up and good. 2-0 Pioneers, 7:10 left to go in the first quarter. Risky pass by Browning. 2-on-1. Browning, left-handed layup, miss. Fight for the ball. Gregg on the wing, dribbles it back out. Coach Presnell calling in a play. Coach Campbell is arguing for a travel call. Smalls almost at half court with the ball and looking for a screen. Lindman on the screen. Out to Browning on the wing. Richmond's being very patient tonight on offense, which is a good idea against a very high pace, high electric offense like Cros-Lex. Gregg gets him up in the air. Float. Good. Ties the ball game up for Richmond, 2-2. Richmond picking them up full court. Gregg guarding number 21. Smalls on Saunders. Crampits to Knoll. Knoll back to Saunders. Richmond's doing a very good job eliminating the middle. Crampits from deep. And if you can hear the student section, they'll tell you what happened. Air ball on the 3. Seemed like a deep 3 from this angle, but nonetheless, Richmond will take it. Cros-Lex staying in full court man-to-man, trying to get these guards tired. Smalls gets past his guy. Gets picked up, controls the ball. Blocked by Crampits. Richmond's ball underneath. Slow start to this game for both sides. 2-2, 5:36 left to go in the first quarter. Edwards taking it out for the Blue Devils. Gets it to Gregg. Gregg backs it up. Screen. Smalls driving middle, can't get by him. Tries again. Stolen by Slanik. 2-on-1. Good defense by Joe. Forcing the guy with the ball to make a decision whether to go up or pass it. Played it very nicely. Knoll with the fadeaway. 4-2, Cros-Lex. Gets it in. 2-on-1. Jalen finishes the fast break. Avon guarding Campbell. Screen. Campbell goes middle. Travel. Cros-Lex. Sub coming in for Cros-Lex. Number 20, Cody Medevere. I probably butchered that name. I apologize. Ball stays in Richmond after being tipped by Saunders for Cros-Lex. Gregg gets it in. Gregg gets pickpocketed. Saunders, foul by Gregg. Saunders going to the free throw line for 2. If you're Richmond, and especially if you're Gregg, they're trying to get rid of the ball. Cros-Lex is going to seem to live and die by full court, man-to-man, pressuring the ball. Gregg tried to dribble through it. Saunders' first attempt, up and good. Saunders, second attempt. Gets it to go. 6-4 Pioneers. 4:20 left in the first quarter. Foul by 21. Knoll for reaching in. Richmond has got to find a way to break through this man-to-man by either expanding the floor, getting the ball up the court faster, not letting them get set up. Greg is by his guy. Can't get it to go. Jalen fighting hard for the rebound. Can't get it. Saunders pushing the ball up the court for Pioneers. Travel by Saunders. Very low scoring, but kind of, if you are a fan of both sides, it's kind of like a good pass by LeVon as I'm saying that. Jalen finishes at the other end for a layup. 6-6, 3:45 in the first. Krampets with the ball. Saunders. Back to Slanik. Slanik up top. Jalen staying with him. Saunders with the ball in the wing. Cross court to Krampets. Gets by Joe. No call. They're going to get Joe for jumping over. He's not going to like the call, but he did try to use his back as a trampoline in a way and try to get the block. I believe it's his first. Richmond already with 3 fouls this first quarter. For those of you that haven't been keeping up with the new rules this year, except there being team fouls for the half, each team gets 5 fouls for the quarter. If they get to 5, it is the double bonus. Cody checking in. Cody makes the first one for Cros-Lex, 7-6, 33. Checking into the game, William Geiger and Campbell, I believe, check back in for the Pioneers. Richmond still in their starting 5. Metavir's second attempt is up and gets the shooter's roll to fall. Seems to be a miscommunication of who should it be. I couldn't tell. But unfortunately, it's kind of one of those plays that all 3 refs kind of get blinded by the contact and blinded by the ball. Can you hear me now? I believe we're good. I can hear myself. Now I can. We're going to have to do some editing on this one, folks. My apologies. But again, pretty good first quarter defensively if you're both coaches. Offensively, though, you got to try to find some answers to each team's defensive adjustments and arrangements. Cros-Lex brings out Ranowski, Saunders, Slanik, Geiger, and Medavir. I'm probably butchering that name, and I'm so sorry. For Richmond, Smalls leading the point guard. Colin Fenton and Levon Edwards at your other guards. Your bigs are Jalen Browning and Talon Pichakowski. A lot of contact on the baseline. Levon almost pickpocket Slanik. Slanik at the top of the key to Saunders. Saunders to Ranowski. Drives to the baseline. Good hands. Stays Cros-Lex ball. Saunders will pass the ball in for the Pioneers. Medavir gets it in. Floater over the top of the rim. Gets the friendly roll to go. Fenton pushing the ball up for Richmond. Gives it to Smalls on the wing. Smalls gets through middle. Floater. Can't get the same roll. It will stay Richmond ball. For Cros-Lex, they bring in Krampitz, Campbell, Knoll, who was the spark plug for them in the first quarter, and number 35, Alando Mendoza. Fenton gets it into Edwards. Coach Josh calls a play. Edwards to Smalls on the wing. Smalls to Browning. Jalen loses it and throws it out of bounds. Richmond seems to be really biting themselves in the foot tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. No, now is in the game. Slanik checks out for the Pioneers. Knoll has the ball in the backcourt. Guarded by Colin Fenton. Saunders gets the ball, guarded by Smalls. Knoll goes one-on-one on Fenton. Tough mid-range jumper gets it to fall. 17-8, 6:30 left to go in the first half. Jalen gets the ball, has it on the wing. It's going to be stay Richmond ball. Greg Haskin checks in for Justin Smalls. Richmond has yet to score a basket this quarter. I haven't really even gotten a good look yet, so if you're Richmond, you got to find a way to get the ball inside, attack the basket, force Cros-Lex to protect the rim. Greg with the ball up top, waiting for everybody else to get set up. Pass to Fenton on the wing. Pichakowski misses it. Jalen gets the rebound. Can't seem to go up. Gets fouled, I believe. Jalen at the free throw line, shooting 2. James Krampus with his first foul, team's first foul on the quarter. I'm sorry, they're calling it on the floor. Levon gets it in the corner, tries to go middle, can't. Cros-Lex switches it. Levon stolen by Saunders. Saunders the other way, finishes the layup. Timeout. Coach Josh Presdell for Richmond. 5:26 left to go in the first half. Pioneers lead 19-8. 30-second timeout. Richmond has got to find a way against this Cros-Lex defense. Cros-Lex on defense is seeming to just switch everything. On-ball, off-ball screens and force Richmond to have to beat them one-on-one off the dribble instead of allowing Richmond, which have proven in weeks that has helped them, is catching the ball, spotting up for 3 or taking one dribble, pulling up for a mid-range jump shot. Cros-Lex, you're really happy where this is going. You're playing really good defense. Offensively, you're starting to finally execute. Richmond's got to try to find a way to climb back in this game and at least cut it in half before the half starts. Again, I am your commentator tonight, Chase Churchill. On camera and graphics with me, Troy Voigt, Connor Cook, Solomon Smith, producer Jason Robbins. You can catch this game live on Comcast Channel 6 or on YouTube at Richmond TV 12. Haskins passes the ball in for Richmond. I can't believe it's a foul. Can't seem to understand what is happening right now. Krampus picks up a holding call. Levon now taking the ball out. Gets it into Browning. Jalen tries to use his speed to get around him. Can't seem to finish. Richmond is biting themselves in the foot. I bleed blue as much as anybody else, but I believe Talon Pietrzakowski on his layup to cut the lead into 9 did travel, but we'll take that as we're Richmond fans. Rebounded by Mendoza, gets fouled, going up. I believe it's going to be on Jalen. Browning, number 5 for Richmond. And it is. Hits him across the head as he's going up. Richmond really needs to limit these possessions for Cros-Lex. Cros-Lex is really trying to attack these offensive boards. And that's the thing. If you can get these rebounds, and if they're bringing 4 or 5 guys to the basket, you can try to leak out, and then that's when you run the fast break. Mendoza's first attempt is off. Lead is still only 9 for Cros-Lex. Mendoza's second attempt from the line is up and good. 20-10, 4:57 in the first half left. Cros-Lex seems to be really going after the ball and trying to get some steals, cause some chaos. Saunders guarding Haskins, Greg trying to get by him. Jalen wanting a screen to be set. Slanik and Geiger checking in for Cros-Lex. Smalls checking in for Levon. Ooh. Slanik back to Campbell. Campbell drives middle, finds the lane. Ooh, almost gets a tough finish to go. Foul on, I believe it was Talon Pietrzakowski on the foul. Good foul if you're Richmond there. Force him to make it from the line. But again, Richmond is really gambling by playing this man-to-man in-your-face defense. Cros-Lex is very athletic and fast, so if they get a step on you, they'll blow by you. Which, if they blow by you, it forces everyone else around you to kind of have to help you, and it leaves for open shots. Campbell's first free throw, though, while I was talking, was off. Colin Fenton's checking in for Talon Pichkowski. Campbell's second attempt is up and good. Smalls takes it up the court, guarded by Campbell. Splits the defense. Can't get the tough layup to go. Saunders on the wing. Driving, gives it to Geiger. Drives middle, has nothing. Gives it to Campbell. Richmond arguing for a hard screen. Good ball movement by Cros-Lex. Geiger can't get the first one to go, but definitely gets the second one. Richmond arguing for a moving screen. I couldn't really tell from my angle, but Smalls gets the ball for Richmond. 23-10, 3:47 left to go in the first half. Levon tries to go middle, can't. Joey drives baseline, nothing's there. Greg will check right back in. Colin Fenn taking it out of bounds for the Blue Devils. Noel's going to check in for the game for Cros-Lex on the next dead ball. Fenton for three, in and out. Jalen offensive rebound. Good foul for Cros-Lex. Let Jalen go to the free throw line and earn it. We'll take that as a Blue Devil faithful. Got to make these free throws, though. Try to cut down this lead.
Pioneer foul, number 25, Shane Slanek. His first, team's third of the quarter. At the line, shooting two, Jalen Brown.
Jalen's first attempt is up and good. Noel will be coming in for Saunders. Jalen's second attempt to cut the lead to 11. Up. Off. Campbell with the ball for Cros-Lex, taking it up the court, guarded by Greg. Haskins trying to stay in front. Slanek to Noel. Campbell. Jalen going for the ball. I think that should have been Richmond's ball, but it's better than a call because, again, got to be unbiased here on the commentating bench. Jalen did get a little handsy on Campbell trying to go for the steal. Nonetheless, it stays Cros-Lex ball. Noel, corner, gives it to Medevere. Jalen guarding. Blocks by Lendman. Jump ball goes to Richmond. Saunders checking back in for Cros-Lex. Checks in for Campbell. Greg trying to beat the ball pressure, get it over half court. Smalls, believe, for three. Off. Colin Fenton hustling for the rebound. Stolen by Slanek. Saunders guarded by Smalls. Knoll, top of the key, gives it to Medivere. Medivere, mid-range jump shot. Short, rebound by Lindman. Greg takes the ball up. Looking for something to do on offense. If you're Richmond, trying to get the ball down low. Richmond has not been able to make their layups tonight. It has been costing them. Fenton, floater, up and good. Cuts the lead to 10. 23-13. Cros-Lex leads with a minute 20 left to go in the half. Planik drives middle, gets there. Awkward layup. Medivere fights for the rebound. Knoll, wing three, off. Rebounded by Smalls. Gets it to Fenton. Up to Greg. A lot of contact. Refs really letting these guys play tonight. List communication out of Browning and Haskins. Campbell and Ranowski checks in for Geiger and Slanik. 51.7 seconds left to go in the half. Levon checking in for Greggs.
Checking in for the Blue Devils, number 55, Levon Edwards.
Knoll gets by Jalen, picked up by Levon. Medivere in the corner, up top to Saunders. Cross court to Knoll. 30 seconds left to go in the half. Cros-Lex probably wants to settle for the last shot here. Good backdoor screen. Or backdoor cut, excuse me. It's going to stay. Cros-Lex ball after the jump. 19.3 seconds now left to go in the half. And one. Medivere gets the layup to go. Colin Fenton picks up the foul. Medivere at the line for one. Up. Off. Offensive rebound. Travel. Could have gone either way. 14 seconds left to go in the half. Wait, what happened? Foul, I believe, is on Joe Lindman. This has been a very, very up and down half between the refs and the kicker. Refs are trying to get this into the half, get themselves a mental reset. Saunders with the ball, 10 seconds left to go. Knoll, pump fake, mid-range jump shot, off. Campbell, rebound, off. And that will be the end of the first half. Your Blue Devils trail by 12 to the visiting Croswell Pioneers, 25-13. We will be back after the half. Welcome back, Richmond High School. Second half action of varsity boys basketball action coming right at you. Your home team, Richmond Blue Devils, taking on the visiting Croswell Lexington Pioneers. At the half, Cros-Lex leads 25-13. Richmond with the ball. Smalls top of the key, three off. Lindman battling for the rebound. Smalls gets it. Off again. Haskins to Smalls. Smalls to Joe. Joe Lindman going to the foul line. if you're Richmond, that's probably how you're going to have to go out. Pioneers attack them down low, try to get them in some foul trouble, get the ball low. Richmond didn't really have any good opportunities the first half offensively as Lindman gets the first one to roll in. Cros-Lex, if you're Coach Campbell, you're telling your guys just to stay with the plan, stay executing on offense, get good looks. Krampitz with the board. Saunders gets the ball. Guarded by Smalls. Smalls just trying to keep him in front. Jalen misses the steal. Campbell, baseline jumper off. Rebounded by Jalen. 3-on-2 for Richmond. Lindman misses. Slanik with the ball, attacking. Gets the tough finish to go. 27-14. Joe gets the layup to go. Timeout, Coach Campbell. He is not happy about something. Full timeout called by Cros-Lex. If you're Richmond, that's how you're going to have to try again. That's how you got to get back in this game. Attack the basket. Use your size and agility and try to hit the lanes, hit some gaps. And obviously you just got to convert. Richmond had a lot of missed layups in the first half, which didn't help the lead get any smaller. Again, this is a very big game for BWAC implications. Both teams are towards the top end of the conference. For tiebreaker purposes, a win here for Richmond is huge if Cros-Lex loses to a Yale or a team such. Richmond brought out the starters coming out of the second half. Jalen Browning, Levon Edwards, Joe Lindman, Greg Haskins, and Justin Smalls. The same goes for Cros-Lex. They brought out Saunders, Krampitz, Campbell, Knoll, and Slanik. Richmond staying in a full court man-to-man, trying to apply some pressure, get these guards for Cros-Lex tired. Campbell gets the ball in for Cros-Lex. Campbell to Knoll. Slows it down. Campbell gets the ball, trying to run a play. Krampitz up top. Krampitz in the corner for three, short, rebounded by Knoll. Knoll gets the ball to go. Jalen, top of the key, 29-16. If you're Richmond, you're trying to cut this into half before the fourth quarter. And you're not going to do it by one possession. Three seconds, I guess, by Joe there. Friendly call if you're a Pioneer fan. Saunders handles the pressure, gives it to Knoll. Greg defending the ball. Refs are letting these boys play tonight, folks. Smalls up the court to Edwards. Edwards drives. Caden Krasinska checking in for Greg Haskins. Medevere checking in for the Pioneers. 31-16 now. Cros-Lex leads. Still a lot of game left if you're Richmond. No need to rush or panic. Smalls gets through. Joe, mid-range jumper, long. Saunders drives, dishes it into Medivere. Ball on the floor, picked up. Quick jump ball. Ball stays to Cros-Lex. Campbell taken out of bounds for the Pioneers. This is a weird game, folks. I am not going to lie. Not going to lie. Levon gets it into Small. Small is still cutting Browning. Jalen cannot get the ball to finish. Joe comes up. No foul. Gets the ball. Jalen gets the offensive rebound and lays it in. Tongue-tied over here after all that. Medivere to Knoll. Knoll cuts to the lane. Finishes for a layup. Keeping this lead at 15. Geiger checking in for Cros-Lex. Morelli checking in for Joe. Levon gets it into Justin. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 33-18, Pioneers lead. Jalen drives middle, floater, can't seem to get it to go. Campbell dribbling the ball up the court, cross court to Saunders. Saunders goes middle, stopped by Smalls. Geiger to Campbell. Campbell, good pass, blocked, don't know. Looked like it was blocked by Brady Morelli. Cros-Lex retains possession. No! What is Brady? Sorry. Sorry, folks. Trying not to lose my mind over here, too. Cros-Lex gives it to Medivere. Loses the ball off Medivere's foot. Krzyzewska with the ball on the wing. Passes it to Browning. Browning dribbles it back out, trying to find some area. Jalen drives again, cannot finish. Jalen Browning going to the free throw line for two. Foul is on Max Moll, I believe. Jalen's first attempt is up. Rattles in and out. Second attempt coming here for Jalen. Ball is up. Short. 0 for 2. Levon can't put the putback in. Campbell with the ball up the court. Good pass to Medivere in the corner. Short. Rebounded by Justin Smalls. Smalls gets past half court, tries to set up an offense here. Again, you still got a lot of time before Richmond here. You're not trying to force anything or take any bad shots. Brady for 3, short. Ball out of bounds, Richmond. Croswell will get the ball. Small is playing defense on Saunders, gets cross half court. Knoll gets baseline, finishes at the rim. Brzezinska drives baseline, not there. Brady passes it to Jalen. Jalen on the wing. Brzezinska for 3, in and out. Jalen throws it off Saunders. Greg Haskins. Greg Haskins and Colin Fenn checking in for Justice Smalls and Brady Morelli. Cros-Lex, Geiger, and Slanik checking in for the game. Travel on LeVon Edwards. Presnell will call out full timeout for Richmond. Try to settle down the troops here. Really, really physical game so far through almost 2.5 full quarters. Excuse me, 3 full quarters. Cros-Lex seems to be figuring out Richmond's defense. On the other end, Richmond has not seemed to quite find an answer yet for Cros-Lex defense. At the end of the day, refs will not determine who wins and loses this ball game. Richmond's got to find a way to make some shots on offense and get some stops on defense. Cros-Lex is, if you're Cros-Lex, you're just telling your guys to stay the course like they have been. It's really all up to Richmond right now, whether or not they're going to find a way to claw back into this game. First horn sounded. Teams will be escorted out to the courts here shortly. Brzezinska, Fenton, Edwards, Haskins, and Browning come out for Richmond. For the Pioneers of Cros-Lex, they bring out Campbell, Saunders, Slanik, Medevere, and Geiger. .205 left to go in the third quarter. Cros-Lex leads 35-18. LeVon hits it out of bounds, stays Cros-Lex ball. Ball, Saunders. Saunders gets the ball. They break the press. Ooh, that's a foul on. It's probably going to be on LeVon, reaching over the back.
Foul, number 55, LeVon Edwards, his second, team's first of the half.
Good hands by Greg. Saunders and Haskins fighting for the ball. Edwards guarding Campbell closely. Campbell looking for a foul. Jalen, fast break. What are they going to call? Calling a block on Geiger. Jalen Browning going to the free throw line. Got to convert these free throws. Went 0 for 2 for the first time. See if he can convert these two. Be a big 2 baskets if he could. First one's up and good. Knoll and Krampitz checking in for the Pioneers for Geiger and Campbell. Jalen's second attempt is up and good. Decreases the lead to 15 with just over a minute left to go in the third quarter. Haskins guarding Saunders. Levon on Krampitz. Jalen blocked, being Medivir's shot. Fenton gives it up to Haskins. Gregg to Edwards. Levon, mid-range jump shot off. Saunders with the ball, crossing half court. Medivir saves the ball. Saunders drives middle, gets to the rack and finishes. Jalen goes middle. Gregg, mid-range jump shot, up and good. "20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Slanik in the corner for three, off the side of the backboard. Gregg takes the ball, passes it to Jalen. Fast break layup, up and good. Knoll from half court, off.
After three, Pioneers, 37, Blue Devils, 24.
After 3 quarters of play, Pioneers still lead 37 to 24. Again, very physical game from both ends of the court, offensively and defensively from both teams. If you're Coach Josh, you're telling your team, 8 minutes is still a lot of time. Don't got to fight for all 13 points in one possession. Defensively, you got to find ways to get some more stops. Cros-Lex really shot themselves in the foot to give Richmond some energy going back into the game, into this last quarter. If you're Coach Campbell, you're telling your guys offensively we're in no rush. Only shots we're taking are great shots. Don't try to force anything on offense. Defensively, you just got to tell your kids to sit down and play some defense. For those of you joining us just now, I am your commentator tonight, Chase Churchill. On camera and graphics tonight is Troy Voigt, Connor Cook, and Sullivan Smith. Our producer is the amazing Jason Robbins. You can catch this game live on Channel 6 on Comcast or on YouTube at Richmond TV 12. If you're looking for anything up to date in Richmond, from varsity sporting events, girls and boys, to city council meetings, Richmond TV 12 on YouTube is the place for you. Richmond in the fourth quarter will bring out Levon Edwards, Justin Smalls, Greg Haskins, Jalen Browning, and Joe Lemon, the starting five for Cros-Lex. They bring out Saunders, Krampitz, Campbell, Medivir, and Knoll. Just waiting for the kid to pass so I can see the jersey number. Edwards taking it out for the Blue Devils to get this game started, and we're off in the fourth quarter. Small is trying to get through by Campbell. Ooh. Could have gotten away with a travel there, but Saunders passes it up to Campbell. Smartly decides to pull it back, run a set. Cros-Lex is definitely going to be trying to take a lot of time off the clock. Get really good shots here. If you're Richmond, I'd probably start pressuring the ball. Force Cros-Lex to show their hand. I believe that was Knoll on the layup, misses. Browning up to Edwards. Levon misses the layup. Travel by Medivir. Mendoza checks in for Saunders for the Pioneers. Browning with the ball. Passes it back up top to it's going to be a moving screen on Joe. I don't know if I agree with that call, folks. Joe Lindman picks up his third. Krampitz with the ball for Cros-Lex. Ball to Knoll, guarded by Haskins. Foul by Greg. Ooh, maybe a foul call on Mendoza for Cros-Lex. Questionable calls of the last two plays, if we're being honest here, folks. But regardless, Richmond's ball. 6:47 left to go in the game. Richmond still trails 37-24. Low scoring affair here tonight. Haskins guarded by Knoll. Greg asking for a screen. Splits the defense. Jalen, baseline, layup. Good. 37-26. Leads down to 11 with 6:20 left to go in the game. Mendoza and Medevere wasn't paying attention. Throws it away. Turnover, Cros-Lex. Joe Lindman finishes at the rim. Cuts the lead to 9. 5:50 left to go. Ball stays Cros-Lex direction. Saunders checking in for the game. Checking in for Medevere. Gives Cros-Lex another ball handler to attack Richmond's ball pressure here. Saunders guarded by Smalls, top of the court. Saunders tries to get by, can't. Smalls does a great job keeping him in front. Passes the ball to Krampitz. Guarded by Lindman. Backdoor cut, Campbell. Blocked by Jalen. Stays Cros-Lex ball. No. Excuse me, Cros-Lex calls a timeout, 30-second timeout. Like I was saying, folks, a lot of game left here. 5:25 left to go in the game. Both coaches still have timeouts. This game is far from over. If you're Coach Josh, you're telling your team you're going to have to cut. You're going to come back and win this game by playing good defense, getting some stops. If you're Cros-Lex, you're telling your kids just to slow down. It's a lot of game. We only want good shots. We only want great shots. Excuse me, not good shots. Take care of the ball. Both teams need to take care of the ball. Play through the contact by all the refs. Just play some good old basketball. Should be an exciting finish here as time will begin here shortly with Cros-Lex taking the ball out underneath their own basket. Campbell takes it out. Same 5 for each team after the timeout call. Levon's going to get called. Saunders to Krampitz. Campbell off a screen from the inbounds. Loses the ball. Both coaches are getting. Mendoza called for the foul. Geiger checks in for Mendoza. Richmond gets another stop. Levon taking it out of bounds for Richmond. Gets it into Greg. Smalls looking for a way to attack. Out of control there by Smalls. Good defense by Jalen, knocking it out of Crampet's hands. Ball will stay with Richmond after a crazy turn of events here. Levon taking it out of bounds. Jalen gets past the defender, attacks the basket, pulls it back out. Greg with the ball. Joe drives, finishes at the rim, cuts it to 7. 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Null in the corner, guarded by Greg. Back to Crampets, guarded by Lindman, Campbell. Crampets for 3 in the corner. Off. Recovered by Jalen. Ball hit out of bounds by Crampets on the fast break. It will stay Richmond's ball. Levon taking it out of bounds. Gets it in Haskins at the top of the court. Short by Greg. Tried to be saved by Levon. Fails to do so. Cros-Lex slowing the ball game down. Trying to run an offense through, get a good look. Richmond's trying to keep up the ball pressure. Foul by Geiger for moving screen. It will be Richmond's ball. Medavir, checking in for the game for Cros-Lex. Levon checking into the game. Smalls attacking the defense. Greg for 3. Big if it goes. Off the front end of the rim. Joe fighting for the rebound. Mid-range jump shot. Gets it to go. Joe has been the spark plug this second half for the Blue Devils. Oh. Coach Campbell will get called for a technical. I don't know if you folks at home heard the language used, but it will be a technical foul. Greg Haskins will be shooting the free throws for Richmond. Let's go. Greg for the first attempt gets the friendly roll to go. Second attempt for Richmond. Be a big basket if it goes. And he catches it. Lead is down 2-3. 3:09 left to go in the game. Levon taking it out. Throws it to Smalls. Picked up by Knoll. Joe gets the pass. And one by Joe. Gets the baseline floater to go. Again, Joe Lindman has awakened the Blue Devils tonight. Coach Campbell will call a timeout for the Pioneers as Joe Lindman has a chance to tie the game after being down up most to almost 20 points in the beginning, in the first half. If you're Coach Josh, you're telling your kids, just stay the course. Keep what you've been doing. It's been working. Cros-Lex has got to find a way to ignore the refs. The refs have been as judgmental as you want to be towards the ref. The one thing they have been is pretty fair. They haven't picked a side. Been fair, calling things both ways. And that's all you can ask for refs, because they can't be perfect. So you got to play through the contact, play through the hand checking, play through the pushing, the shoving, whatever else comes with. You got to try to find a way to, whoever wins this game is going to have an extra boost of confidence, because districts are right around the corner. Richmond keeps the starters out on the court. Haskins, Smalls, Edwards, Lindman, Browning. Cros-Lex brings out Saunders, Campbell, Krampitz, Knoll, and Medevere. 2:51 left to go in the game. Richmond trails by 1 with Joe Lindman at the line to tie the game. Joe's attempts up and good. Knoll has the ball. Edwards guarding Campbell. Pass to Saunders. Saunders to Knoll. Knoll for 3. Off. Rebounded by Browning. Jalen pushing the ball up the court. Slows it down. Gets into an offense. Smalls gets the ball. Tries to use the screen, gets it to Joe. Finishes at the rim. Richmond with their first lead of the night. Krampitz gets the awkward acrobatic finish. Tie ball game here, 39-39. Game's going to come down to the wire here. Cros-Lex, though, as they well aware, but for you folks at home, do have 5 team fouls this half, so any foul from here on out, Richmond will shoot 2 free throws. Coach Bresnell and Coach Campbell trying to get their guys locked in, because it's basically a 0-0 ball game right now. Teams coming out of the timeouts, I assume, will be keeping the lineups they had out there. Richmond keeps the starting 5 out there. Cros-Lex keeps the 5 they had out before the timeout. 2:01 left to go. 39-39. Blue Devils Pioneers. This is what you expect in a Cros-Lex versus Richmond basketball game. Greg has the ball, top of the court. Levon, off. Foul by Jalen. Knoll gets the ball for the Pioneers. Pickpocketed by Greg. Stays. Pioneers ball. Minute 40 left. Campbell gets the ball. Oh, it's going to be a foul. Krampitz cuts, gets the ball. Doesn't get the layup to go. Greg, cross-court pass for Joe. Finishes at the rim. Minute 10 left to go. Blue Devils lead by 2. Saunders trying to get by Smalls. Smalls is doing a great job keeping his body in front. Krampitz to the basket. Gets the tough layup to go. 50 seconds and counting. Jalen can't get the first one to go. Cross court to Knoll. .30 seconds left to go. Tie ball game. Krampitz, ball game, off. Knoll, off. 15 seconds left to go in the game. Up. Stays. Richmond ball. 11 seconds left to go in the game. Full timeout by Coach Presnell. 11 seconds left to go in this Blue Water Area Conference thriller between Cros-Lex and Richmond. Coach Presnell drawing up a last play. Richmond's definitely wanted to get the last shot. Worst case, versus gave it to OT. Cros-Lex has no fouls to give, though, so they have to be careful when playing defense. Any foul sends Richmond to the line. It's a guessing game right now between the two coaches. Do you come out in a zone? Do you come out in a man? Do you press the ball? Do you force them to beat you from the outside? Blue Devils come back out of the timeout. Same 10 on the court before the timeout. 11.2 seconds left to go. 41-41. Fourth quarter. Levon gets it into Smalls. 9 seconds left to go. They got to go. Greg Haskins for 3. Off. Don't foul. Half court by Campbell. Short. Goes into overtime. Looks like we get a little bit more time of basketball here, folks. Overtime, 4 minutes. 0-0 ball game, essentially. Key thing to know, each coach gets an additional timeout, and the team fouls carry over onto overtime. So Cros-Lex starting the overtime will have 5 team fouls. Richmond will only have 2, so Richmond has some wiggle room when it comes to applying ball pressure. For the last time before we get off the air, I've been your commentator tonight, Chase Churchill, former Richmond Blue Devil alumni. On camera and graphics have been Troy Voigt, Connor Cook, and Sullivan Smith. Our wonderful producers, Jason Robbins. Catch this game live on Channel 6 on Comcast or on YouTube at Richmond TV 12. Richmond and Cros-Lex coming out of timeouts before the halves. Coaches getting their final words and thoughts in. Cros-Lex brings out Saunders, Campbell, Krampitz, Medevere, and Knoll. Richmond brings out their starting five of Haskins, Smalls, Browning, Lindman, and Edwards. Couldn't ask for a better night of high school basketball. Overtime, two powerhouse schools in the BWAC over the last years. All comes down to 4 minutes. Browning and Krampitz for the jump. Ball is won by Cros-Lex as Knoll has the ball at the top of the court. Saunders guarded by Smalls. Top. Jalen gets aggressive with the steal. Can't seem to finish. Cros-Lex gets numbers. Slows it down. Saunders still guarded by Smalls. Saunders for three. Off. Rebounded by the Blue Devils. Jalen Browning. Justin Smalls. Bad pass by Edwards. Stolen by Cros-Lex. Saunders with the ball. The wing of the court. Drives middle. Gets middle. Good defense by Smalls. Gets it up. Edwards to Smalls. Cros-Lex elects to go into a zone, I believe. Joe gets inside, gets the tough and one finish to go. Richmond grabs the lead, 43-41. Layup by Campbell, off. Smalls gets the ball. Joe again. Loses the ball. Mid-range jump shot. Joe cannot miss. Krampitz to Saunders. Cros-Lex just seems to be falling apart. Waiting for the call. They got timeout, Richmond. 1:48 to go, 45, Richmond. Cros-Lex 41. Again, it seems like Cros-Lex has let the refs dictate how this game's gone for him. Just can't seem to get past this mental threshold of the refs. I mean, again, we can say the refs have been iffy each way, but the thing is they've been consistent. They've let both teams play physical ever since the beginning of the game. Richmond's going to have to convert on these free throws, and Cros-Lex is going to have to start probably applying some ball pressure, trapping the ball, trying to get Richmond to make some mistakes passing the ball. Same 10 comes back on the court. Smalls. Oh, Jalen. Turnover, Richmond. Minute 44 left to go. Krampitz to Saunders. Clears out. Gives him room to maneuver this pressure that Smalls is trying to apply. Gets him off. Saunders to Campbell. Campbell moves the ball to Krampitz. Krampitz. Screen, mid-range jump shot, up and swirls in.
One of each. I know you have, but we gained one. We got still got one of
Timeout by Cros-Lex as they were trying to figure out the timeout situation for both teams. Wouldn't be surprised to see Cros-Lex trap the ball, go full court, being down 2 now. Just over a minute and a half left to go in overtime. Richmond probably going to come out and obviously prepare for the press break, but a little under a minute and a half, a minute 26 to be exact. 45 Richmond, 43 Cros-Lex. Again, same 5 for Richmond come out. Same 5 for Cros-Lex come out. Oh, it's going to be off Greg's foot. It's off Greg's foot. Unfortunately, I could see it from here too. Cros-Lex catches a break. Ball underneath their own basket. Oh. And Cros-Lex gives it right back to Richmond. Ball goes into Smalls. To Jalen. Oh. Tipped by Campbell, stays Richmond's ball. Minute 03 left to go in the game, 45-43. Smart by Levon to get it over to Jalen. Minute left to go. Clock ticking. Jalen for 3. Dagger! 45 seconds left. Still got to play defense if you're Richmond. Foul and 1. Campbell for Cros-Lex responds in just under 10 seconds. Should be 48-45. We got it. Score, both got it right. Got a little overexcited and over antsy. Campbell at the line for Cros-Lex. Campbell up and good. Smalls maneuvers the trap, keeps it in. Joe goes to the line. Joe Lindman coming to the line for Richmond, 32.2 seconds. Shooting 2. Joe's first attempt is up and good. Increases the lead to 3. Joe's second attempt to make it a 2-possession ball game. Off. Campbell gets the ball. Timeout. Cros-Lex. 20.8 seconds left. I believe it was a 30-second timeout. Cros-Lex coming out of timeout. Here we go, 28 seconds left. Ball goes into Saunders, guarded by Smalls to Campbell. 15 seconds left. Krampus for three, short. Levon taking it out for Richmond. Lindman to Browning puts the dagger in the hearts of Cros-Lex. Richmond will win this game 51-46 in overtime. Great game by both teams. Again, back and forth game, very physical. Refs letting them play it all out tonight. But nonetheless, happy to come away with a Richmond victory. For the last time tonight, I've been your commentator, Chase Churchill. Joining me on the cameras tonight were Joy Voigt, Connor Cook, and Sullivan Smith. Producing this wonderful game will be Jason Robbins. And we will catch you next time here at Richmond High School. Have a good night.